Today's project is a Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. Statistically, 5 out of every 4 Pis purchased are immediately stored in a drawer after the packaging is tossed out. This Raspberry Pi might actually be unique in that it is going to be used for a purpose, possibly. Once the purpose has been determined, I swear I will do something with this machine and not buy a Raspberry Pi 4 as a delaying tactic. For me, a big obstacle in using a Pi is the simplicity of the thing. Now, being a computer on a board gives the false impression that a Pi is suitable to just use right away. Of course, a keyboard, mouse, and monitor are needed in order to get the thing set up, and that's if you've got the operating system and a card at purchase. If you didn't, then you will need a completely different computer to create the micro SD card containing the OS. So they are far from ready to go, which is why they end up in a junk drawer. Now, don't get me wrong. I realize that a Raspberry Pi is not an entry-level device. I'm just saying that you're going to need a minimal amount of stuff in order to be able to use the thing as a tool and not spend your time on endlessly configuring it. Unless, of course, your hobby is trying to see how many configurations you can come up with. For me, having a screen that is not the screen I use for my main computer and one that doesn't take up a lot of space is key to being able to use the Pi. To that end, in this video, I'm going to look at the ElectLab 5-inch DSi IPS LCD display. That name, ElectLab, it's almost like someone Googled Electrolab, saw it was already a company, and then started removing letters until they found something that sounded close enough, and then went with it. ElectLab, it just rolls off the tongue. So this monitor is handy because it acts as a case for the Raspberry Pi. And with its touchscreen feature, a mouse may not be necessary for the rare times I will use it. Sit back and enjoy the assembly montage, after which I will give my impressions of this screen solution. So what did I think? I like it. The screen looks good, text is easy to read, and the colors are sharp and clear. I would like to see the power come out of the back rather than coming off the side. That would have complicated the manufacturing process, I know, but I can also see why it is the way it is. And also in keeping with the trend of putting LEDs all over things, the monitor has 3 LEDs. In addition to the one that comes on the Pi, there's a red one that indicates that the monitor has power, and a green one on each the volume and the brightness dials. As far as I can tell, they cannot be turned off. The brightness dial worked as advertised. Turning it made the screen alternative brighter or dimmer, depending on which way you turned it, up for bright, down for dim. I didn't do anything with the speakers because I just, don't care that much about getting sound out of the Pi. And I have a hi-fi buried DAC that I would use anyways, in that case. However, I do like that it has speakers, and the kit comes with a stylus, which I expect to promptly lose, which means the screen will be covered in fingerprints. I wasn't expecting a lot from the touchscreen, but it does work as you would expect, and which makes the, auto losing the stylus all that more disappointing. The stand allows the screen to be mounted either straight up and down or at an angle like I've chosen to do here. So at $50 from Amazon, I can recommend it. The same company does make a 7-inch version for around $20 more, if you want a larger screen in the same form factor. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying some different things out on this channel, and I hope you dig what I'm doing. And later days, everybody.